GoAskDallas. I hope your Monday's going swimmingly well, people. Today, question 1 is from Limo, and Limo says, "Hey Dallas, you must have so many sick travel stories. What was one of your greatest cock-ups on tour, mate?" There are so many, but one that always stands out was the night we were driving to Sydney, Pete and I, in his station wagon, and we got a flat tyre. And of course, we didn't have a spare tyre in the back. So back then we had Nokia phones that were prepaid, and if you hadn't paid your prepay, you couldn't call out, you could only get calls in. So we had to wait for about an hour till someone called us to say, "Can you please sign us up to the RACV? We're broken down. We need a tow." So we had to do all that, and the tow truck comes, and he eventually drops us into Goulburn at about 9:30 at night. And Pete and I are just sitting in the car after he sort of dumped the truck outside the wrecking yard, saying, we can't stay here tonight, we have to find a way to go home. And I said, "Yeah, I completely agree." So Pete jumps the fence of the wrecking yard to go and find a tyre, like a wheel. We needed a wheel, a 5-bolt Holden wheel. And in that time that he was in the yard, I could see the police coming up to the car, and I said, "Pete, keep the noise down, the cops are here." So he kept the noise down, and I had to make up a story that Pete was off looking for a hotel. And to buy some time, I asked the cops, "Do you have a wheel brace we could borrow? Maybe we could, And it bought me 5 minutes while I went back to the station to go get a wheel brace. They're really good guys, these cops. Anyway, Pete jumps back over the fence. We didn't get a wheel, and they said, "Sorry guys, you're not going to be able to find a hotel this time of night. There's only one place for you to stay." And they drop us outside this big building, big old sort of, provincial brick building, and it turns out to be a halfway house, and we had to sort of check in as all the cons do when they come to the halfway house. And we spent the night in the halfway house. We woke up in the morning with some recently released crims, had cornflakes for breakfast, and went about our day. So yeah, that was one of the biggest cock-ups. We ended up getting to Sydney, but not without great duress and stress. That's all we've got time for today, folks. Be sure to like and share this around with your mates if you haven't already, and keep the questions coming. They've been awesome. Thank you. Bye.